To start off with, in terms of China, like they had this, what I'd call a really good early environmental science called Feng Shui. But they hit the wall environmentally in the 18th century. They, even though they had this really good science, humans, or in a way all species do this, they use the logic of short-term advantage. More locally, in terms of Australia, we have to, you have to remember that Chinese culture is really strong in Australia. In the 19th century, according to a couple of different sources, around 100,000 Chinese came to Australia in the 19th century, basically between 1850, the gold rush, 1849 and 1900, 100,000 people, most of those stayed. So there's this strong idea of Chinese culture in Australia, much stronger than in many other places around the world. That, in a way, has had an effect on Australian culture and understanding of what's around. The only problem is that it's like a lot of Northern Hemisphere people coming here. They bring their science, but it doesn't always work because it's Southern Hemisphere. It's a different place. The geography's different. So even with Feng Shui, like for instance, all the temples in Australia, built in the 19th century into the 20th century, were built under Northern Hemisphere principles. They would face the south, and facing the south anywhere in Australia, you pick up the southerlies, which in Feng Shui is a really negative thing. The cold winds hit the place badly. So the Chinese coming here, up until I think the first one was in Glebe. Finally in Glebe, someone built a temple facing north. And in a way, that's when Chinese culture started. If you believed in this sort of thing, that's when Chinese culture started taking off in Australia in a more positive sense.